SRO Magazine presents Backstage at Rocklahoma 2014.
The event mankind has been waiting for.
Rocklahoma 2014 and SRO Magazine is there interviewing all the hottest acts in rock music today.
This is Ferg backstage live at Rocklahoma 2014, and we have got the Thunder from down under all the way from Perth, Western Australia. We've got one of the hottest bands that is here today. We've got Ragdoll, Leon, Ryan, Cam, the three-piece. They are absolutely taking it by storm, and this is not the first time they've been here. They have been invited back, and they are touring America right now. All right, we're going to go, and we're going to find out about everything, talk a little bit of rock and roll, and then we're going to talk Ragdoll. These are actually very good friends of mine. Love these guys. They absolutely tear it up live on stage. But for those people that are out there, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Ragdoll music is all about?
I think the only way to say it is that Ragdoll music really sounds like Ragdoll. We love classic rock and roll and heavy metal from the late 60s through to now, and we just want to carry the torch for music with great melody.
Excellent. And this is Leon. Leon plays guitar. He's a fabulous guitarist. You write a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, the new set of songs that we've been working on, it's been a total collaborative effort. If, by right, I probably just come in with a lot of the ideas. And being the guitar player, that sort of means I come in with a lot of the riffs and things like that. But certainly when it comes to writing, I was saying to someone before, it's like the UN Security Council. Everyone has a veto. And we just try to all have as much input with not just the music, but when it comes to the merchandise and interacting with our fans. And we're just three guys, and we do everything Ragdoll. So that's what we're all about.
Hey, and I've seen you guys play live, very close and in person, and you guys absolutely tear it up live on stage. But for those people who haven't seen you, and this is Ryan, by the way. He is the bass player, which, as we've established with SRO, is our favorite. We like bass players.
Singing bass players, too.
Singing bass players, and he's the lead vocalist and does an absolutely fabulous job. But when you're up on stage, man, just tell the people who haven't seen you before, what you bring to the table, what you try to accomplish.
Look, first and foremost, I'm just trying to get my shit together before we finish up, and I'm just trying to finish at the same time as these two. But ultimately, the show, it's high energy. Mm-hmm. It's dramatic. It's something you're gonna love. There's not always something going on where I'm standing, but there's always something else going on somewhere else. There's always somewhere to look. Yeah.
Their music, the way I've always described it, is you guys are a cohesive individuals. All of you are very, very good at what you do. Cam's the drummer. He is absolutely an amazing drummer. And these guys, each one of us, what I've likened it to is winery dogs when I hear you guys. Because you guys are often, you're individuals, but you're very good at what you do, and the cohesiveness when you bring to the table is, and has that always been the way it's been since you guys come together? And I've known your entire history, but when you came in, you guys brought everybody in. Has it always been like that?
We've probably, as a band, played over 250, maybe closer to 300 shows, all across Australia and now through America as well. So, at the start, it certainly wasn't like that, and I think the road has made us hard and has made us tight, and we're tight as people. We are absolute best friends as well. We love each other, and we manage to put up with each other most of the time. Or they manage to put up with me most of the time. So, yeah, definitely. I think that's anything that you hear on our records or in our live show is a byproduct of experience.
The one thing that I've noticed, and I'm a big fan of the bands coming out of Australia. There's just one after the other. There's you guys, and then there's Delacoma, and there was Sunset Riot and Dark Cell, and is there a really good rock and roll vibe down there, or are they just creating rock and roll music and coming over to the States to play it?
Not at all. Australia, Australia had an amazing pub rock scene in the 70s and 80s, and like most of the world, venues are closing down and people aren't buying, CDs anymore. It's very hard to get in front of people. So for us, we just do it because we like being ourselves. We like being uncool, and we love coming to America and playing for people who, still dig rock and roll. It is hard back home, but you know, like anything, you know, it's hard times. Hard times, hopefully, we like to think, you know, breed good music.
Excellent. All right. Now, Cam, since you've been so talkative, we're going to talk to you. Just give us a little bit about your influences. What you know, what created your sound?
Well, me personally, I've always been like a big Kiss fan. I wouldn't say that reflects on the band's influences though. I think it's a band, you know, big three pieces, Rush, King's X. We all really like King's X. All that sort of music plays a big impact. I mean, not just three pieces, anything that's just, you know, guitar, bass, and drums. Bit of Van Halen, all that sort of stuff. You know, big fans of Whitesnake as well. Yeah, I mean, all that stuff. We just take a bit from everything and we put it together and try and make it sound like.
Hopefully, no one realizes that we're ripping it off.
Yeah. I always think you guys are melodic and you're classic with modern tones, and you bring stories with your songs. Now, what we've got now is the Ragdoll Rewound just came out, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it came out on Friday, sort of everywhere. So really excited about that one. It's a compilation of our first EP, Ragdoll Rock, which we never released in America. We kind of, I have it. He's got a copy. And Here Today, which was the one which got us to America and sort of, you know, got the ball rolling. And we've also included a live EP, 4 songs, including one new one. So taking a bit of a risk with that one instead of, you know, going into the studio and recording a new song, which is a song Rewind Your Mind. That was the 3rd time we'd ever played the song live, and we recorded it live and we put it out, and it's raw, and it's just we wanted a representation for our fans of, or anyone who hasn't heard us, what we sound like live. So Ragdoll Rewound at this point is like the ultimate way to look back and also to look forward for Ragdoll.
All right, and the newest video, tell me.
Yeah, I'll let Cam tell you about that one because he had a lot of.
What am I telling you about?
The new video. Tell me.
Yeah, we've got a new video for Tell Me. It's kind of like a superhero comic book style thing. It's got all the lyrics going through and pages flicking, and it's different photos from like previous tours that we've been on, and yeah, it's a laugh. You'll have a good time when you watch it. Trust me.
All right. Now just a couple more and we'll be done. Now you guys have played in Australia and you've played throughout the States. Now besides the band Blackwater, what's your favorite band to play with? What's a favorite band you guys have ever jammed with?
Black Tora. Yeah, we really like Black Tora. We always get excited when we see their name on a bill because it's not only do we get to do a gig with them, we actually get to see a Black Tora show.
Very cool.
That's for us. They really set the bench pretty high. I think for a lot of bands on the retro stage and a lot of bands getting around today. I think a lot of bands, a lot of musicians could learn a lot from watching them, and learn a lot from watching how they do things as well. But yeah, Black Tora. I'm speaking for everybody who, you know.
Yeah, definitely Black Tora. Nasty Habit is another band we really like playing with. Really young guys who can just learn and they can sing and they write great songs. And yeah, it's always, you know, it's one of those things, as Ryan said, it's not a competitive thing, but when you go and watch another band go out and absolutely kick ass, that fires you up and that gets you excited, and you know that gets the adrenaline running to try and keep that energy in the room rolling. You know what I mean? And we kind of, you know, it's never a conscious thing, but I think we kind of pride ourselves on trying to keep that energy in the room up and rolling, and you know, for people to have a good time. That's why we're here, right?
Right, just to have a good time. And if you guys ever meet them, they are 3 of the nicest guys you're ever going to want to meet. Very nice, very humble, very cool. And they're personal.
She knows the truth.
They're personal friends of mine, and I love these guys. That's Ragdoll Rewound right here. And this is Ferg live backstage. We've got Leon, we've got Ryan, we've got Cam with Ragdoll. You can go to ragdollrock.com, or you can find them on Facebook, Twitter. They are all over. This is the up-and-coming band. This is the future of rock and roll here, folks. So just take a good look. You're going to see them a lot more, and you're going to watch them keep climbing and climbing every time they come back to Rocklahoma. All right, this is Ferg Live 2014 backstage, and we're at.
Tell me, why should I pretend? And tell me, what would you do?
For more information on Rocklahoma 2014 and for all your music and entertainment news, you know where to go. Go to SRO. That's SROMagInc.com. SRO is sponsored by Kick-Ass Cables, PhDRadio.com, Robert's Guitar, TDLMusicGroup.com. The SRO audio and video was done by Carson Drive Studios and SROMagInc.com.